Hey again, it's Jesse. That's Wilder. Welcome to Backwards Star Galactica. We're gonna watch a show. Well, we already watched it. We're gonna talk about a show we already watched, but in the backwards way. How was that?
God damn it, man.
Okay, how about this one? Nope, okay. I'm gonna do it again before you can even give me a suggestion. Hey everyone, Backwards Star Galactica. Come on in. Doors open.
You didn't really tell them much about what the show is.
Well, this is season 4, episode 7, so I figured they kind of got it by now, huh?
Yeah, but what if it's their first time? Welcome to our pasta salad review podcast. This episode is called Guess What's Coming to Dinner?
Hot start.
It was such a bad start. I got nothing left after watching this episode. It drained me of all my personality, of all things that I care about.
I rushed home. I left school right as the bell rang because I'm a little schoolboy and
little nerd. You bring an apple for your teacher. How many apples you bring your teacher?
Bro, come on. That's a stereotype. That's a hurtful stereotype. And I appreciate you.
Did you bring your teacher? Red Delicious?
What did you just ask me? What the fuck did you just ask me?
I'm saying, what kind of apple you bring your teacher?
Adam's apple. Yeah, bitch.
Got me, I guess.
I was leaving right as the bell rang because I was like, gotta hurry fucking home because we're on a tight schedule. And they were like, you must be off to somewhere important. And boy, they sure couldn't be more wrong, huh? This is the most worthless use of time ever. But thanks for listening, everyone. Like and subscribe. Do you want to hit that episode title one more time so everyone can really soak it in?
It's called Guess What's Coming to Dinner.
I'm going to say it again. Guess What's Coming to Dinner.
I only wrote 5 notes down for this episode. I was so very bored by it.
Yeah. Guess What's Coming to Dinner, though.
How is it possible that the show is getting steadily more confusing and more boring? Because I would expect it to be inverse. If this was a graph, I would expect those to be inverse things.
If this was a graph, it would look like somebody took a graph and then spilled paint all over it, and there was no discernible patterns. But I do want to ask you, guess what's coming to dinner?
Tell me. What would you mind letting me know what did come to dinner in this episode?
Oh, well, considering no one eats dinner or mentions dinner or eats anything, I don't know.
What is it that came to dinner?
I don't know. Is probably my answer. Is I don't know what came to dinner. I don't even have time or energy for a joke. I don't.
No man nor beast came to dinner. I don't even know what dinner is a metaphor for.
Right.
What's the movie? Guess Who's Coming to Dinner about? Maybe we can unpack it that way.
Oh, is that a movie? Is that what that came from?
I think so. Right.
Okay.
Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? Isn't that a movie?
I mean, probably.
Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? The 1967
Sidney
film.
Poitier and Catherine Houghton. Sorry, I already beat you.
Well, you didn't.
Yeah, I already got you, though. But it looks like it's about race.
Interracial marriage.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
So, because it's a black man is coming to dinner.
Yeah.
So
but it's a comedy.
So what came to dinner in this episode? We have not a lot of new characters. We had that blonde motherfucker again, who I'm still not really sure what his whole deal is.
Which guy are you talking about?
The blondie, who's on the Demetrius. That's the name of the Cylon ship, or that other evil ship.
Yeah, whatever that fucking ship.
With the fucking rave ship, the Matrix.
That
rave
looks
ship.
like and it looks
so
all
sparkly,
and it looks all broken down, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait, who's the guy? Who's the guy in the what looks to be a Hawaiian shirt with the short hair? His shirt is much chiller than everybody else's.
What?
The guy who's on he's on the junk ship.
Oh, that's who I'm talking about right now.
That's Blondie? You're talking about that's Blondie?
Yeah, let's give him a name. Caleb.
No, I think it's more confusing if we give him a regular human name since he probably has one.
Okay, let's give him a name. Glop Glorb.
We can keep calling him Blondie. No, man, we can keep calling him Blondie.
No, it's too late. It's Glop Glorb now.
I will not.
So Glop Glorb. is just
But
hanging out.
he's
on
pretty
this ship.
fucking chill. Like he doesn't say a whole lot.
You
Where
know
does
who
he
I
come
saw
from?
with
Where
my
does he
eyes in this
go?
What?
Where does that guy go? Do we see him die or something? Where the fuck did that guy go in the other?
He's the one who's like walking through the jungle with Starbuck when she finds her burnt corpse.
Oh right, but then what happens to him after that?
I don't know. He disappears. It's classic Glop. Also, what happens to Starbuck in the end of the show? Remember, she also just disappears. Or that's the last we ever see of her. I got a theory about that.
Let's hear it. Well,
so she's like,
wait, are we doing? Is it character time still? Or
still this is related to a character.
Okay, keep going.
Well, maybe you're right. I'll save it. You know who I saw with my eyes?
Fucking Hoshi.
Hoshi.
Got a Hoshi sighting. Hoshi sighting 2018.
Hoshi cupcakes.
Alert the fucking presses, baby.
And boy, oh boy, is he the least interesting person?
Yeah, he's like the guy that drives the ship.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything. They're like Hoshi, and he's like, yup. And that's about Hoshi's only line.
I don't understand how they've made
Why do they keep talking about him all the time?
Maybe he just has a really cool name, so we
just remember it.
Just remember Hoshi, but like
as cool as Glop, I'll tell you that much.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Hoshi's boring as fuck. So
yeah, Hoshi wasn't worth a shit.
I didn't really see any other new characters in this. Did you?
No, we probably got the most we've ever gotten out of what's her name? Sherry?
It's Tori.
This was Tori's the most we've gotten out of Tori.
Yeah, I think she still sucks. Shit list for me.
Yeah, okay. She seems like she's being underutilized in the show. Like, what? How come she's not like a bad actress, and she's like close to Gaius? Like, do you? Isn't it weird?
She and Gaius are sleeping and bleeping together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Bonetown.
You know what I mean?
Fasholi Bonetown. But I just, yeah, it's just weird to me. I have a problem understanding characters' places. Like, as soon as I feel like I understand, like, oh, this is like the main character of the show, they just disappear for like 6 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Lee, remember how the first like 5 episodes we watched, Lee wasn't even fucking in them, and now Lee is in every goddamn scene?
There's too many characters. I can't keep track
well,
of them all.
that's absolutely true. This was okay. So this is we can just announce to everyone right now that we've reached what seems to be the peak of another tiny story arc, and thusly we have been confused as shit. So that's what's happening here. That's the confusion you're hearing us just tromp through this mud, this disgusting Battlestar mud, is us getting introduced to another storyline that we just have no fucking clue what's going on.
I just like I was trying to follow it, and I just don't know what anyone's talking about. What? Well, we'll get to that part, but you know who's my leaderboard?
It's gonna be eye patch for that zoom in after they announce the final 5. Please tell me it's that.
Ding. Yes! There it was.
Yes.
It was like, remember at Arrested Development where they zoom in on Franklin's face?
Yes.
That's what that was like.
It was exactly the final 5 are among us, and then such a quick, way too close zoom, and then held it. Just held it.
It's shot like The Office. Oh, speaking of The Office, I figured out Gata, he's Andy. The amount of singing he does in this episode, he's the one that's Andy.
I wonder, is he gonna be like a main character? Because they gave him a lot of like ominous screen time.
He lost his leg in this episode,
right? And he loses it in sort of a crazy way. Like he's a little wiener, and he's typically been on the shit list. But I'll give him a notch up. I'll give him like one more rung on that ladder.
Voice of an angel.
Well, he's got a sweet little baby child voice, and they're gonna cut his fucking leg off, and he's like, I don't want to wake up with no leg. Don't put me under. Just numb me. Like, that's fucking gnar. Yeah, he's pretty chill, pretty tight for that one.
I'll say it'll do.
Yeah.
So he's neither shit list nor leaderboard.
Yeah, he's like
shit list is going
neutral
to Tori. Shit list is going to Prezzo. She still sucks. Shit list is going to Vice Prezzo. He still sucks.
Yep.
Shit list is going to Room Full of Rabbling Senators. They still suck.
They did less rabbling than I would prefer.
Adama
they just kind of were quiet.
Have a drunk freak out, so I'm putting him on the shit list for that. I prefer it when he has a drunk freak out.
Yeah, none of the hits. They didn't play any of the hits. It was all B-sides this time, huh?
Yeah, deep tracks only.
Yeah, didn't love it.
I think that's what do you got for leaderboard shit list?
I would say all those shit lists I'm in line with. Did you name a leaderboard? You didn't, right?
Oh yeah, I did it for eye patch.
Eye patch, yeah. Yeah, I'll give eye patch leaderboard this week as well. And Caprica, the long-haired, the one that gets shot at the end. Spoilers,
yeah, that's
guys.
Damn shame.
Yeah,
I mean, we already knew this. She just dies in the next episode.
Yeah, Onezo Bunzo, she's fine as hell.
Oh my god, it's crazy. I didn't realize at first, I guess.
Right. Well, yeah.
You think she's into me?
Yeah, she texted me.
What'd she say?
She was like, I've been listening to your guys' program.
Oh fuck! What'd she say after that?
After that, she was like, where can I get some of that brown pickle wine though?
Oh shit! She wants to come drink it by the barrel with me.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Let's not. I blocked her because I was like, how did you get this number? Because I don't have time for fucking fans, dude. I can't just be if I reply to every text I get from a fan, like that's my whole day. I can't even record the damn podcast because I'm over here texting.
That's the difference between you and I.
Is that you don't have any fans? I know.
No, I have time for the fan. I make time for the fans.
No,
I wouldn't
you have
be
time
anywhere
because you don't
without
have
the fans, and you forget yourself, young.
What kind of fans
Skywalker.
you got, baby? You got a ceiling fan? What you got, like a oscillating fan? You don't got no fans.
God,
that's a new character I'm working on. New character.
Oh, cool. What's this character? Who's the guy who makes fan puns?
He's got sick ass
the worst
burns.
Characters yet,
He's just got sick burns.
Oh, cool.
But he does them in like a sexy, sultry voice, like mine, exactly like my voice. It was sexy and sultry, but with burns.
Look, you fucking freak. Who's on your shit list?
I mean, just everyone. The whole episode. Can I put the entire episode on a shit list? Just President. Honestly, I think that the worst episodes consistently are the ones that feature President a lot. She's really boring. Her character is boring. Like, the actress is boring. I feel like a super strong dislike. As soon as I realize it's going to be a President-heavy episode, I sort of check out immediately. Because nothing fun. Nothing fun ever happens.
Professional piece of shit. You mean?
Yeah, that's fine. But that's why I have all the fans. You know, you treat them like dirt, they stick to you like mud. Ooh, new character, baby.
Oh, cool. You're just whipping them out left and right, then, huh?
Oh my God!
You're trash.
Can we sound the horns, please? I'm through with these characters.
You want to sound the horn?
Sound the horn, would you?
You want me to sound? You're telling me you want me to sound the horn?
Oh my God!
I'll go ahead and sound that horn.
Thank you.
But you're not gonna like it. I'll tell you this much right now.
Why?
Oh, I'm doing the horn. Wait, I'm gonna do the horn. Let's do the horns ourselves this episode.
No. We've punished the listeners enough. They've all unsubscribed. Please, for God's sake. You ready? It's Ina Garten, the barefoot Contessa herself. God. She's our sponsor this week, motherfucker.
No, she's fucking not.
Yes, she is.
Do you mean former nuclear correspondent to the White House, Ina Garten?
That is exactly who. Married to Jeffrey, who served 4 tours in Vietnam and now enjoys a calm life, eating up tasty treats served to him by.
Makes me want to scream.
No, our sponsor this week is Ina Garten because
great,
lots of reasons. Number one, her fucking name is in a garden. Are you crazy? Am I crazy? What is that? And that's her birth name. That's it. She, if you didn't know, Wilder already spoiled this, but she's the Barefoot Contessa on Food Network, which is a show where she wears like a lot of like flowy pastel blouses and speaks in a tone
in this flowier and pastelier way.
Yeah, she has somehow converted the color palette pastels into vocals, and that is how she speaks.
It's just as awful as it sounds.
And she is constantly referring to Jeffrey, her husband, who
Jeffrey loves it when I make this.
Yes. Oh, you know what Jeffrey really loves is when
probably a goddamn burger from In-N-Out.
I slice the strawberries horizontally, and Jeffrey just finds that so fun. She says shit like that all the time, and I love it. And it turns out that she was fucking born in Brooklyn, And before she was on the Food Network serving up pastels, both in color and in audio form, she was a goddamn nuclear energy.
You stop where you are and you say that word again. You don't get to say nuclear to me.
What do you say? Nuclear?
Nuclear. I say how it's pronounced.
What the fuck did I say?
You said nuclear.
This is nuclear time.
Oh, great. Nuclear time.
Anyways.
Everybody, it's nuclear time.
Nuclear. I really tried to pronounce it correctly that time.
Nuclear?
I put too many syllables in that one. It's a tough one
today.
I think that's a tough word. I think we don't give that word credit enough for being tough. Anyways, she, like, if you didn't know this, because a lot of people don't, it is buck wild, and also we're not lying. Like, we, sometimes we like to lie on this show occasionally. She worked for the fucking White House.
Yeah, that's the truth.
She worked for President Gerald Ford and Jimmy Carter and did, like, budget and policy on nuclear centrifuge plants. And then she just became this, like weird little, like, I really like goat cheese spread on my fucking fennel seed crackers. Like, it's buck wild. She's the most interesting person on the Food Network, only because she's the actual least interesting person, but has the most interesting backstory. And her name is in a garden. Are you fucking
Her backstory
kidding
is
me?
wild. She was forged in the fires of Mount Doom.
Yes.
Crawled her way up the mountain.
Yeah, she was born of a star. She has she was born of a dying star.
Yeah, she's the last. And now she has to observe our eyes with her squishy orbs.
Ina Garten, son of Odin, last of her name.
Yeah.
Barefoot Contessa, son of Odin. Jeffrey loves when I put a little champagne with his beet juice in the morning, and also he loves when I kill frost giants that try to infringe on our estate.
Jeffrey's favorite meal is when I make him a nice burger, but I want to get it real flat, so I smash it down with the might of Mjolnir. Make it a nice, flat little burger that he can enjoy as he sits in the Bifrost. How many more Thor references can we drop, do you think?
Last time we had family over, it was so pleasant, except for my rat bastard brother Loki, who used his trickster ways to try and steal an Infinity Stone from me. And so I sent him I packed him on his fucking way. He took the Rainbow Road straight to a goddamn different dimension. I'm Ina Garten, son of Odin, last of my name.
Look, in this episode, Hoshi's sitting at his thing. That's something that happens. In this episode, Felix gets his leg chopped off.
Opens with President listening to Gaius broadcast, saying that she's sharing visions with a Cylon, which is apparently a big deal.
Yep.
That weirdo Cylon ship with the hybrid and Starbuck and the other people they teleport in, and it seems like they're going to get shot, and then they don't get shot because Eye Patch knows that they're on board. They strike a deal that, because some Cylons want the Cylons to not have resurrection power, so they strike a deal to tell Galactica where the Cylon resurrection hub is so that they can destroy it, and then in exchange they're going to give them the final 5 and give them coordinates to Earth.
There are more than 5 though.
Yeah.
So what makes them so final?
Well, no, because those are the ones that don't have different versions. Like, there's like a million versions of Caprica and Galen.
Oh, so Caprica and Athena don't count.
Right, because the 5 is like all these people who don't have. Although,
so 5 would be Tub Lord, Eye Patch,
yep,
Tori,
yep,
Galen Hole.
Yeah, but there's multiple Galens, aren't there?
No, you freak. There's only one Galen.
Okay, Galen Hole.
Only could be one Galen. And then who's the 5th one?
It's isn't it?
Oh, it's Ina Garten, son of Odin.
It's yes, Ina Garten, Odin's son, last of her name, protector of the Bifrost. What sucks is, like, I feel like we're as big as nerds we are. We haven't actually, like, really handled that bit that well. We gotta.
No, I think we could have done better
a
with
lot
it.
of it. Yeah, we gotta. You can fix it in post. Yeah, add a bunch of cool references in post.
They're not, look, folks. They're not all going to be grand slams like brown pickle wine. Okay.
Yeah, which
sometimes it's the whole Jeremy's boat curse incident all over again.
Yeah. So so then we find out Tori or Sherry or whatever the fuck her name is banging Gaius. And
looks like they're really having fun too.
Yeah. And
Prezzo is not psyched about that either.
Yeah, and Leah's like, you need to tell them about something, but I don't really get what she needs to tell them about. And then she keeps talking about a plan. I guess it's the plan to team up with the Cylons to kill the Cylons. I don't know. And then we have the scene where the whole portion, I guess it's like two scenes where the Caprica, the hottest Caprica gets shot, gunned down, which is weird. Like lots of people just pointing guns at him, and eye patches there, and she really just doesn't. She just shoots the fuck out of her. Nobody does shit about it.
Shoots her right down, and it's because that she has that vision about Caprica in the future, like stealing.
Right. Lots of the about the vision, the fucking vision of the opera house,
which I still don't understand. Like. I don't get that. That
no,
long-haired Gaius. I feel like that Gaius and that Caprica, they're like angels because they talk a lot about angels. I also think that Starbuck is an angel because they're like that. There was like a weird flashback in this episode where that tub lord, the woman tub lord, tub lordette, is like, "You're the angel of death" or whatever. And the last we ever see of Starbuck, she just disappears. Maybe it was just her purpose to get them to that new planet, and maybe she's an angel.
Maybe, but wouldn't we know? We'd already know because
maybe
we've seen
maybe
it.
we missed that information on account of we're
I don't
stupid
think so.
and we don't know what the fuck is going on in this show.
Speak for yourself. I got my shit tight. I've understood all of it.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, but I won't explain it to you, so don't ask.
Why don't you explain
ask.
Cylon unboxing to me then?
Okay, they did talk a lot about unboxing, and all I could think of is
unboxing videos on YouTube.
Yes, a person. Hey guys, what's up? Thomas419 here again. Just picked up the newest Cylon. Wanted to unbox it, show you guys what it's all about.
Looks like we got a Caprica 6 here.
Yeah.
Just
really
as
nice
hot as all the rest. Oh, wait a minute. You didn't hit the Sea Rider Falcon.
Okay, I was waiting. I have two things that I want to.
You were waiting for me to do all the work, just like always, huh?
No, well, because that came at the very end of the episode, so I was looking.
That's the
I didn't
book.
want to breeze past anything.
That is the book that she's holding.
Yeah,
that she later burns. I would assume little spell book.
They've literally referred it, I think, to as the scriptures in this episode.
The Sea Rider Falcon. It sounds like a bad novel.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like one of those. But you know when bookstores, like little independent bookstores, will just have a big fucking shelf of dollar books that they roll outside of the store that sits on the sidewalk. It basically might as well have a sign that says, "We would rather you fucking steal this garbage than have it anymore. Please take it. We have to put a price tag on it because otherwise it just looks like refuse. But please take this."
Yeah, that's what the Sea Rider Falcon.
Sea Rider fucking. How do you think Falcon that book starts?
I was a 12-year-old when I first saw the Sea Rider Falcon.
I'm not gonna fucking help you with this.
End of chapter 1. It's just one. That was the first chapter.
Sure. And then the second chapter is here's the directions to Earth. Let me give you the directions real quick. So what you're gonna do?
2-page book.
It's mostly math. It's
the rest of the pages are blank.
We also missed we didn't talk about the part where Vice President Dickhead is reading the plan to the rabbling senators and gets to the most important part and then goes blah blah blah.
Yeah, he was about to start explaining something that I'm very confused about in this show that I didn't understand, and then literally said blah blah blah.
Yep.
He is awful. He also seems like not an actor. He seems like someone that they really just found a very boring politician to they tricked him into thinking this was a documentary.
How do you fucking trick someone into thinking Battlestar Galactica is a documentary?
Theta is reading. She finds a little sketch pad, I guess, not sketch pad, but she's her little baby's got somewhere to draw, and she comes across a page just flooded with pictures of like Caprica and the letter 6 everywhere. And
wait, but it's not just one page; it's the whole book. She flips through it, and there's like, it's like 15 pages of like Caprica 6. You know what is there a name for that trope? Like, I feel like that's an oft used, mostly in like horror thrillers.
A trope of a kid drawing something like some premonition-y thing.
Yeah. What is that? Is that anything? Because it happens all the time. It happens in The Ring. It happened in this. I feel like
it's
often
in like
Insidious. You look over a kid's shoulder and it's like, oh, spooky draw. Like, that was the entire plot of a season of Stranger Things.
Yep.
We gotta cool it with that, huh? That's enough spooky kids drawing spooky things. We get it. Don't give kids crayons anymore.
It's true, because they're just going to draw something that's going to cause your imminent death. And I think if you take one lesson from this program, it should be that.
Yeah, if you see a kid with crayons and a surface to draw,
snap them in half, shove them into the kid's eyes.
Yeah, and then run away, because danger's afoot. That little kid's a monster. That's a little ghoulie you got on your hands.
Absolutely, and you know what to do with when you see a ghoulie.
Well, this has been Season 4, Episode 7 of Backward Star Galactica.
Okay, we gotta end on a big one, huh?
How about this one? I got a big one. Ina Garten is like Thor. How's that for a big one?
Wait, what?
Ina Garten is like Thor, is what I said.
Oh, no, that was bad for a big one.
It was a callback, but I said it big.
Yeah, but you gotta do something better than that.
Okay. The movie Big, starring Tom Hanks. How's that one?
That's what you want to end on.
I don't like how much of this podcast is you asking me to do stuff again.
Well, maybe if you did it right the first time, you would need to do things again.
Big Love, an HBO show, I think. How's that one?
There it is. Hey, everybody, remember, Big Love is an HBO show, we think.
That's it. Adam Faye, thanks for the art. Bad Todd, thank you for the music. You can, please don't find me on the internet because I don't want your hate mail from this episode. You can blame this one on Wilder.
If you like the show, you get one of those Men in Black flashy things, erase this episode from your mind, and then, maybe just, then you'll get caught in kind of like a time loop, though, because you'll just keep listening to it, and then keep erasing it, and you'll never get out of this episode. Trapped you. It's a wormhole. See you next week.